How many times have I told you guys, man, just pull over. It's not worth it to run. It's safer for you, the trooper, and pedestrians and motorists on the road. Just to pull over when you see those blue lights. You never know what it is. It could be something small, something minute, slap on the wrist, have a great day, see you later. Tent ticket, license plate ticket, something silly. That's exactly what this was here, man. Mercedes AMG getting pulled over for what? The license plate frame, like the frame that goes around the license plate. Apparently the trooper couldn't see the state at the bottom clear enough, and he wanted to pull him over and potentially have him pull it off or just adjust it so that he could see it better. But your boy took off on him. High speed chase, GSP. They spent probably, from what the video shows here, an additional 10 minutes just looking for the guy after he had been ejected after the pit maneuver. You know how we do on this channel, man. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video, man. So you can tell I'm in a house that makes this a house vlog. You know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. I got car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, and police chases on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around. For everyone else, hit the subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So guys, please, man, you know, we talk a whole lot about police chases on this channel. Mopars, Chargers, Challengers, Durangos, you know what I'm saying? Jeeps, all that. And when it's perfect, I'll call it that. When it's just a good job on behalf of the driver, nobody gets hurt, nobody gets injured, no property damaged, I have no problem calling that. But guys, there's two extremes to it. There's that, and then there's this right here. And this is about as bad as it gets. They spent probably, from what the video shows here, an additional 10 minutes just looking for the guy after he had been ejected after the pit maneuver. But you know what? I'm done talking. Let's get into it. Shout out to State Boys dropping heat as usual, man. He's got Georgia on lock. Yeah. All right, so they're pretty much already in the middle of the pursuit. He was already called ahead of time and basically told that there was a Mercedes AMG that was running. So the audio will kick in here shortly. There it is. This trooper's hauling ass getting to the chase. I have no idea what part of Georgia this is.
If you would, when they call you, find out exactly where they are this time.
Busting a U-turn. Yeah, he hauling ass getting to this chase. Because you got to think about it. As a trooper, when one of your fellow troopers calls you and tells you that somebody took off on them, if you're in the area, you're trying to get to that shit ASAP. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. There you go. Oh yeah, we deep in the trenches. Look at this house right here. All right, watch this. Look at the Silverado on the other side. Excuse me. Chase is on. Let's go. Let's go. hauling ass. That 5.7 Hemi was at a dead stop and caught up to everybody. Blows past the Explorer. Oh yeah, slows him down. Oh yeah, it's on now. It's on now. We got to be doing at least 100 plus. Oh, he blocks him off for the pit. He blocks him for the pit. Still taps him in the back, love tap. Gave him a little love tap. Uh-oh. I think he got him. Yep, it's over. It's over. Pit. To my understanding, certain agencies do not have to get authorization before they pit. I didn't hear him ask for authorization because in North Carolina, they have to get authorization from their sergeant before they can pit. And they can only pit up to 55 miles an hour. Anything below 55, they can pit. Anything above 55, it's got to be extreme circumstances. But either way, they got to get authorization from their sergeant. In Georgia, however, especially in these backwoods, I think they pretty much do whatever the hell they want. If they can pit you, they're going to pit you. Wow, look at all the dust. Perfectly in the middle of the road. He's saying that he got ejected. He might have gotten ejected. You can tell they're eating good down in Georgia. I don't think any of these officers had to pass a physical test at any time recently. Them Georgia boys eating good. So now they're looking for the driver and where he was ejected to. Just look at the trooper spread out. Look at how far away they are from the crash. And they're looking for a human being. I'm going to just let it play.
Look like it rolled upward. Hey, take the trunk right quick.
He said, check the trunk.
Go ahead, go ahead.
They can't find this guy.
Can't find him.
Can't find him.
No. This is where he come off.
Front bumper gone, rear bumper gone. All the airbags deployed. They're looking in the trunk to see if he's in there. We've got what, 2, 4, 5 officers on this at this point? They're telling them to spread out. 2, that's 3, 5, yeah. Got 5 officers at this point looking for this guy.
Hey! Hey! Go ahead and turn him around.
Did they find him?
No, go ahead and turn him around.
Look how far out they are, man.
Huh?
This is about as bad as it gets, man. They cannot find this guy at all. They still can't find him, man. I'm gonna just let the video play. I'm not even gonna fast forward. I think they found him. He would be the last one to get to the actual scene. He said, say a prayer for him. You could hear the officer in the background saying, I'd like to say a prayer for him, which is normally not good here. So according to State Boys, the vehicle was being stopped for tag frame, aggressive driving and failure to maintain the lane. But I'm assuming the tag frame is one of the first ones that initiated the stop. When trying to stop, it made several aggressive turns and almost crashed into a BPS officer vehicle. During this time, BPS officer requested a trooper, and that's the footage that we saw. Past the intersection, I entered the pursuit, the second patrol. There was a BPS unit in the distance. As the second unit, I observed the car fleeing at speeds over 120 miles per hour. During the first pit attempt, the vehicle sped up, then moved into the left lane to block the pit, then slowed down. This caused my patrol unit to make contact with the back bumper. I continued to stay on the throttle. The vehicle continued to drive into oncoming lanes in the curve. I made a split-second decision to perform a pit in the only straight portion of GA 309. I placed the right front bumper guard on the left rear corner of the fleeing vehicle. The vehicle spun counterclockwise, entered the eastbound ditch. After slowing down, I immediately turned around and went back to the vehicle that came to the final rest across lanes. Let's see here. I arrived to them, the BPS officer. We continued to do CPR. Okay. I opened the driver's side door, back door, and no one was in the vehicle. We started searching for the driver. The BPS officer found the driver laying in the ditch face down next to a drain culvert. I arrived to them. The BPS officer rolled the suspect over, started CPR, did chest compressions, swapped out. I continued to do the chest compressions. I could feel a heartbeat and appeared that the subject was choking or trying to breathe. Yeah. Found marijuana, 2 pounds of suspected marijuana in a black trash bag. 2 pounds is a lot. The marijuana appeared to be in 1 pound packs wrapped in cellophane. $5,000 was found in the driver's pocket. All evidence was transferred to Bainbridge Public Safety and entered into evidence. The vehicle was towed by Precision Wrecker. See what I'm saying? This is how bad it gets, man. So for all of those perfect chase videos that I do, for all of those Scat Pack and Hellcat videos get away, and Durango GTs get away, and this car gets away, and that gets away, there's always these videos right here. Here's the extreme. Here's the other side of it. So we can praise the funny stuff and the cool stuff and talk in the comments about it, but here's the other side of it. Here's the extreme side. Apparently, this man was thrown or ejected so far away from his car that it took them almost 10 minutes to find him. And by the time they found him, he was gone or going. You know what I mean? So I wanted to bring this video to light because, number one, shout out to State Boys for posting it. But I wanted to have a discussion about this because as many of those perfect chase videos that you and I both love, where the Charger and the Challenger and the Mopar and the Durango GT, the V6 Charger gets away, right? And the only thing hurt is maybe the officer's ego. We have to entertain the other side of it. This is what happens when things go completely wrong. We've seen probably 2 fatal videos here recently. This is the second of which. This is what happens. Pit maneuver, I think he flipped over probably 2 or 3 times. The driver was ejected so far away from the car that it took them 10 minutes after the fact to find him. They was looking in the trunk. They was looking in the back seat to find him, and they couldn't. This is what happens when you run. You know? All over a tag frame. That's what it was initiated. That's what initiated the stop. A tag frame and then aggressive driving and failure to maintain lane. I got pulled over up in Mooresville for my tag frame and tent. And they just, you know, hey, have a great day. Is this on E85? You know what I'm saying? We started talking about cars. Simple, man. When you see those blue lights, man, just pull over. Otherwise, I mean, this is the other side of it, right? This is as bad as it gets right here. You heard the officer in the background. I would like to say a prayer for him because he knew that that guy was gone. Please, man, pull over. When you see the blue lights, for everybody's safety, for yours, the troopers, the general public, just pull over. Fight it in court. Go through the legal procedure. Live to see another day. Just pull over. It's been your boy Knockout 360. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.